Good morning, children. I hope you all are in good health and you all are enjoying the daily live as well as recorded sessions with your teachers. It is so delightful for us too, having you all in these sessions. We are also waiting to meet you in the school soon. So let us pray that this lockdown gets over soon and the effect of this coronavirus go away completely worldwide. All right. So before starting the session, let us have one fun activity. All right. So the name of the activity is playing with words. I am going to give you a hint. All right. And you have to guess what that word is. So each word is going to end with A-I-N. That is ain. Remember, each word ends with A-I-N. All right, and you have to guess what that word is. All right, so the first hint that I'm going to give you is it is something which is long and carries a lot of passengers. So you have to think of something which is long and carries a lot of passengers in it. Here you can pause the video for 20 seconds and think. The word should end with A-I-N, that is ain. All right, so I know you must have guessed it right. Let me also tell you so that you can check whether it's right or wrong. The word is train. So yes, it is long and carries passengers in it. All right, so let's come to the next word. It falls on us, sometimes gently, sometimes fiercely. So you have to think of a word again, which is ending with A-I-N. It is something which falls on us, sometimes gently, sometimes fiercely, with a strong force. All right, so the word is rain. I know you must have guessed it right. You are all very intelligent. All right, so next word that you have to guess is a word which means to get. We can use another word in place of get. So think of that word which ends with A-I-N and you can pause the video again for 20 seconds. All right, so the answer is gain. So here you can see the boy is studying. So he is getting knowledge. He is gaining knowledge. So here I have used gaining instead of getting. One more thing here, you gain the pocket money from your parents and fill your piggy banks. One more example of gaining is when you do the exercise, you gain strength, you gain power, you gain energy. All right, so let us come to the last hint. All right, it means once more. So the word which can be used instead of once more. Suppose you are trying to solve a problem. So the answer, if the answer comes wrong, you do it once more. So what is that one word which you can use instead of once more? It must end with ain. All right, remember it must end with ain. All right, so the word is again. So here you can see this boy has fell down and now he's getting up again. He's trying again to get up and now he is able to ride the bicycle. So I am very much sure that you have enjoyed this fun activity. So you can also play it with your sister, your brother, or even your parents, grandparents also. Since it is a recorded session and you have the links, you can always see them again and note down the activities. All right. So now, children, as we have finished the reading of this chapter, The Wish, yesterday in our live session, So let us do some recapitulation. Let us revise it again so that we can come to know that how much you have gathered from the story. All right, let us do some discussion and revision on it. So first of all, we will start with the names of the characters in the story. So what were the characters in the story? Characters are the persons or the animals or the creatures which are there in the story. So I know you guess it right. Yes. So the characters of the story are Partha, his mother, Mimi, black cat, and a small kitten. All right. So let us talk about Partha first. All right. So yes, you can see that he is Partha. Now tell me, was Partha living in a big house or a small house? He was living in a small house. And one day, what did he find on his way? He found a scrawny kitten. So yes, this is the scrawny kitten. And what is the meaning of scrawny? It means thin or bony. As you can see, this cat seems to have no food since long. So it has become scrawny. So now tell me, did his mother give him the permission to keep it as a pet? Did Partha's mother give him the permission to keep it as a pet? Yes. Here we can see that he has asked his mother, Mama, can I keep the kitten, please? So here she agreed. She said yes. And Partha was thrilled. He was very happy. Now, tell me that how did Partha take care of the kitten? How did Partha take care of the kitten? Yes, it's written here. You can always see here that he has washed and combed the kitten's fur. And then he sprinkled it with powder. So what does this show about Partha? Was he kind? Was he cruel? He took a good care of the kitten. So what does it show? Yes, it shows that he was a kind boy. And with one more incident, we can think that yes, he was a kind boy. So what was that incident? Can you all guess? Think, think, think. Yes, when the black cat has asked him to have a wish, so he said that I want to wish that you find a good home for yourself. So see how kind was he? How that was so kind of him to have that wish for the black cat. But sooner something changed. He was not the same. What changed him? Can you think what changed him? He thought that he could have wished something else as he was so poor. And his cousin Mimi had so many toys, so many new clothes, and a new computer, even. So he also wanted to have those things. But he had to now wait for a year for the black cat to appear once again. So he was not taking proper care of the kitten anymore. He was changed totally. And he started comparing himself with Mimi. He became desirous. So, children, sometimes it happens with us also that we also get fascinated with the things that our friends have. And we start comparing. So, what do you think? Is it right? Is it right to compare ourselves with others? No. Maybe the things that you have, your friends do not have. So it is not right, children, to compare ourselves with others. We should be instead thankful to God for what we are having. We should be grateful for what we have, and we should value the things that we have. So here you can see we should be grateful for what we have, and we should not compare ourselves with others, as Partha was doing it in the story. He was asking more and more things from the cat. So what did he ask the black cat second time? Yes, he asked for a bicycle which is better than Mimi's. So he was very upset. The black cat got upset that when my baby has no room here in Partha's house, the Partha was not asking for a wish to be granted which can help the kitten. He could have asked for a room for the kitten, but he wanted his wish to be granted. And the third time, what did he ask? He asked for a language that he can speak, which no one else can speak, which landed him into a great trouble. He is again comparing himself with Mimi, who has learned a lot of languages which he can't understand or which he can't speak. So, but what was the result of his wish being granted by the black cat? It landed him in a big trouble. No one, neither Mimi nor even his mother, could understand what he wanted to say. So, was he able to speak normally again? What do you think? No, because when the black cat came the next year, it was so old and deaf that it could not hear what Partha said in any language. So he remained like that. Partha was not able to convey any of the messages to anyone. All right, so now let us talk about the another character in the story who was Mimi. So, what do you think? How was Mimi? Was she rich or was she poor? Who was she? First of all, tell me. Who was Mimi? Yes, Mimi was Partha's cousin. So, she was rich or poor? Yes, she was rich, and she was also very intelligent. How did we come to know that she was very intelligent? Hmm. As she has learned the languages of the countries wherever she has gone, she was able to speak those languages, and she was as sweet as ever. So here, which places, can you tell me which places did she go to in the holidays? Yes, she went to France, England, and Japan. Also, later in the story, we have come to know that she also went to Spain. So she had a trip to Spain also, from where she had got so many toys. And then she lastly went to a country naming Germany. So she learned the language of German also, which Partha could not understand. So now tell me, did Mimi also change as Partha? No, she was as sweet as ever. Even when Partha showed her his new bicycle, which is better than Mimi's, she was not disturbed. So this shows that Mimi was as sweet as ever, and she was not affected by whatever Partha was saying to her. So now, let us come to the next character in the story, the black cat. So, can you describe the black cat? How did it look? The black cat was large. It was black. And later in the story, as the time passed, she got old, and then in the end, it got sick and deaf also. But besides that, it was a kind cat. But how can you say that it was a kind cat? Yes, it granted each and every wish of Partha. So now tell me, which special power did it have? Which special power did it have? The black cat. Yes, it had the power to grant a wish. Had it granted all the wishes to Partha? Yes. So what does this show about the black cat? Yes, it shows that the black cat was a kind-hearted cat. Even when Partha was not taking care of its kitten, the black cat was continuing to grant the wishes. But what do you think? Is it easy to give something to a person who is not good to you? What do you think? No, it is very, very difficult. But the black cat was not like that. It kept its words, it kept its promise. Black cat thought that someday will come when Partha might get changed, but he did not, which led him to a great, great trouble. All right. So now let us talk about the wishes in the story. All right. So, can you tell me what were the pleasant wishes that Partha had asked for? What were the pleasant wishes? Pleasant wishes means the wish that can make anyone happy. Or so, what was that wish? Yes, the first wish which he asked for was a good home for the black cat. All right. And now tell me, what were the unpleasant wishes that he had asked for? Unpleasant wish means the wish which with which no one can become happy. So yes, it was a bicycle. It was just for his own pleasure, and he thought that he can get that he when he has that bicycle, he can show off. But it did not happen like that. All right. So what is the next wish that he had asked for? Yes, it was a language that no one else can speak. So children, now tell me, what have you learned from the story? What is the moral of the story? Yes, the moral of the story is first that we should not compare ourselves with others, as Partha did, which landed him into a great, great trouble. Second is that we should be thankful for what we have. We should value each and everything, each and every person in our life. We should be thankful for them. And then last is, do not be greedy for the things. We should never become greedy in life. This can make us be in a great trouble instead. I am sure now that you have understood the story very, very thoroughly. So now it's time for some activity. Now you have to take out your notebooks and pencil, and you have to draw your favorite character from the story. So which was your favorite character from the story? You have to draw it, and then you have to write 5 lines on it. I am sure you will be able to write 5 lines on the favorite character of the story. So time to say goodbye, and keep visiting our sites, and keep staying fit and healthy. Bye. See you in the next session.